Nutritional labeling on packaged food is now set to get bigger and bolder. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India has approved changes to make salt, sugar, and saturated fat clearer to read for the consumer. The FSSAI will issue a draft notification on this and seek comments from stakeholders. The food regulator said that the amendment aims to empower consumers to better understand the nutritional value of the product that they're consuming and make healthier decisions. The regulator said the amendment would also contribute towards efforts to combat the rise of non-communicable diseases and promote public health and well-being. We're crossing over to my colleague Isha, who now joins us on the broadcast. Isha, can you explain why exactly this is so important?
Decided to further bold the nutrition value in the claims, but also in the past also we have reported on several articles in India which are not safe, but which are not as safe as they are in abroad, in countries outside of India. So the nutrition value in substances in India has not been very high. If you look at the masalas, the MDH masala, which is also at the receiving end of a lot of corn. In fact, a recent report also suggested that the Indian cold drinks have 8 times more sugar than cold drinks in other foreign countries. So the Indian user has been kept in the dark for a very long time, and this has come as a massive breakthrough, as finally more details will be available, and in fact the consumer can make a smart choice on the basis of the calorie count and also on the basis of trans fat and other important details that will be mentioned on all the packaged food items. In fact, sugar, salt, saturated fat, these three parameters will be clearly mentioned, and it is being suggested that this will put an end to the proposed font of packaging of labeling. In fact, it will change a lot on the labels as well. But this definitely does put an end to what it was like for a very long time, and the fact that the Indian user was being kept in the dark by several companies. So yes, in fact, a lot of influencers also have shot to fame by disclosing the trans fat and the sugar and the salt in Indian products. So now it will come out in the open. So definitely a great step, and definitely keeping the Indian public in more in the know of articles inside in these substances.
All right, Isha, thank you so much for joining us and explaining the intricacies of this. We will have to wait to see what happens next exactly, because again, a notification is now going to be issued and comments from stakeholders are now going to be invited. Now moving on. In